understand, I thought that studying was only useful to get a good mark in a school test, and that caused me so much stress. To tell you the truth, I'm almost 14 years old now, and I still think so. In particular, as regard the school study, especially those subjects that we students don't like. But as some people say in this period, students have less and less desire to study. In fact, according to the school dropout rate, the percentage of students who drops out is about 15%, and even if it's under the maximum national target of 16%, that percentage is still too high. But why does it happen? There are many reasons. The anxiety about the test that students have to face every day. The fact that studying is forced by the school and it takes away a lot of time that we could spend in our hobbies, such as reading a book or playing video games. But there is also another reason. In some cases, it depends on the relationship between students and teacher. The latter, in fact, give too many homework that don't help the students. On the contrary, they feel pressed and anxious. In addition, there is also fear for the future because, as it often happens to me, we don't know what will happen in the future and if we will get the job of our dreams. These aspects lead the students to see school in a negative way. In fact, many children are really happy when they don't have to go to school, and in many cases, they are also happy to leave school as soon as possible. A lot of people also think that studying is too difficult and that makes it heavy to face stressful situations, and in my opinion, they are right. I also believe that studying at school should be less tiring. However, they should also understand how important it is. Since studying is not only used to get a good mark in a test, but is for ourselves. We need it to enrich our knowledge and our cultural background, remembering that knowledge is freedom, how the big Socrates said. Probably for a lot of people, studying will always continue to be a stress. So we have to think about finding a way to turn studying into a pleasant hobby. And, by the way, a good method could probably be studying with some friends, so that you can support each other. In fact, I suppose many of you prefer doing group work, don't you? That's why when we're working together, we feel better and we study without thinking about it. So, in conclusion, we should consider studying as an enjoyable pastime for our brain and, how the Dalai Lama said, studying is like the light that lights up the darkness of ignorance, and the resulting knowledge is the supreme possession, because it can be taken away from us even by the most experienced thief. Studying is the weapon that eliminates the enemy that is the ignorance. It is also our best friend that guides us through all our difficult times. Finally, I think that we must have the ability to transform our stress into a positive energy in order to have one more reason to go on and study. Thank you.